Hey, get back.
No way, H.O.G.
H.O.G Podcast. What it do, man? It's your girl, Lil Chad. Yay.
Hey, 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 get back.
No way, H.O.G.
Grind hard for the culture they placed us behind, so you know we gotta get back. It's a lot of things that you gon' face in this world when your skin color is black. Grind hard for the culture they placed us behind, so you know we tryna get back. It's a lot of stuff that you gon' face in this world when your skin color is black. Black, 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 it's black, 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 yeah. Discrimination and hating got pursue all that. Big dog, CEO.
So me $1,000 worth of work. That mean them feet was busted.
That was our women raped and then called hoes. How I'm done, my ancestor taught you how to read. Not to mention all the resources we created. Why they didn't want to see black families together? Would it be too strong with two parents at home? Young nigga better listen to this pimpin'. Don't you ever let the police get you slippin'. Fuck playing with guns, educate yourself. Now lead your son. You gon' treat your lady right if you respect your mom. Otherwise treat the opposition how it comes. You're only a slave if you think you one, nigga, yeah. Grind hard for the culture they placed us behind, so you know we gotta get back. It's a lot of things that you gon' face in this world when your skin color is black. Grind hard for the culture they placed us behind, so you know we tryna get back. It's a lot of stuff that you gon' face in this world when your skin color is black. Black, 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 it's black, black, cheddar. Just a king from the south. I had a dream like Martin, I hope I live it out. Black on black crime, it's a new time. It ain't just the opposite, I gotta watch mine. They smile in your face, yeah. Welcome back to another episode of the H.O.G Podcast show. Y'all know what time it is, Friday night, man. I'm your host, Chubb. Look, tonight we're gonna be talking Unplugged, which means we're going to be across the board with a lot of different issues and things like that. We're going to throw some sports in there, some little, little regular drama stuff and stuff like that. But we're just going to kick back for a little minute tonight. Before we get into this hot content, though, y'all know what we got to do as hogs and hoggets. Let's keep it prayed up, papered up, and pulled up. All right? Cut some little music on while I get my stuff together. Y'all get in the building, man. Hey, look, I do not own the rights, copyrights to this instrumental right here, but we finna vibe tonight, you know what I'm saying? It's the H.O.G Podcast show. I'm your host, Cheddar. My counterparts ain't gonna be in tonight. They got some things going on, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna catch them on the next week episode. If you haven't, rewind the revolutionary preparations episode, which we did probably maybe a week and a half ago. Go check that out. Some good information on there, you know what I'm saying, the inspiration for what we need to do to get ourselves prepared, you know what I'm saying. We going up against a lot of stuff, inflation's inflation's high right now, you know what I'm saying. Gas, food, everything it take to survive out here, you know what I'm saying. So maybe we need to get into some gardening. Maybe we need to get into fishing, planting, hunting, stuff like that, you know what I'm saying. Y'all go check that out. That was with me and Financially. Yeah. So I'm finna share some stuff. So I'm gonna get some people some time to hop in this joint. We're gonna kick it back and talk how we talk, you know what I'm saying. By the way, how y'all Friday going? Tap in, let me know where you coming from, where you at. You know what I'm saying? What's on your mind? What you want to talk about tonight, being that this is an unplugged episode. You feel me? Yeah. Sending something out to my little counterparts and stuff like that, though. But yeah, like I said, though, it's the H.O.G Podcast show, and tonight we talking Unplugged. So we all across the board with it. Me, I personally want to start off with some sports, man, some sports. on top of some proud parent moment stuff, but we're gonna get into that. So sports, man, you know, we got the Spurs and who else is it? The Spurs and also the OKC is going down. I think they may play tonight or they played yesterday, so they'll play again maybe tomorrow or Saturday, Sunday, something like that. But I feel that it's 3-3 now. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's too close to play it with Shay. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go with win, lose, or draw. I want to see the Spurs go because I think Wemby is doing a great job as being a big man. You know what I'm saying? 7 foot, whatever he is, shooting threes and stuff like that. I just feel like he need to muscle up a little bit more and then find some ways to dominate within the 15-foot range. You know what I'm saying? Some 15-footer, some grabbing it, you know, going right back up, dunking off the rebound, that type of thing like that. But I'm going with the Spurs that's going to meet up with the Knicks in the championship. And with that, that's going to be a tough battle. But I feel like still the Spurs should pull it off. You know what I'm saying? So what y'all think about that? Who y'all think should go to the next round? Who you get? You got the Spurs or you get OKC? Who should have the MVP? Shit, who should have the MVP of that? Should it be Wemby or should it be Shea? Yeah, hop in there, John. Let me know in the comments. We're going to keep it moving, though, like how we're supposed to do. Hey, proud parent moment, you know what I'm saying? This is a great week for me because I got a lot of family coming up here. We finna kick it real hard, celebrate my daughter. Our second oldest, Sayana, she's graduating from high school, so that's a big thing. You know what I'm saying? Us as parents, sometimes, you know, we go hard on our kids because we know what the future holds for them if they do everything hard first. You know what I'm saying? It's some people that, you know, give kids the easy route and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Support is not easy, though. Support is not an easy route. But giving them, you know, stability and stuff like that and kind of holding their hand a little bit too far along. So with this situation, with our baby graduating, it's our second baby that's graduating, you know what I'm saying? So I just feel proud as a parent, like, you know what I'm saying? Being able to see her walk across the stage, being able to see her come through what she's been through to get where she's at right now, which we'll talk about, you know, after the graduation and stuff like that, probably have her on her and, you know, give y'all a rundown on her life experiences and things that she's been through in this journey on graduating from high school. So we proud of her. Big shouts out to Sana for that, you know what I'm saying? And what's crazy, we got kids coming back to back. We got somebody else graduating next year. Then the year after that, then we get a break. So that's dope. Shout out to all the 2026 graduates, wherever you at. I think Lee's daughter just graduated a couple weeks ago as well. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure God got some people that graduated down there in Humboldt. So shout out to the class of 2026 in Minneapolis, West Memphis, Arkansas, Humboldt, Tennessee, Manhattan, Kansas, so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What I was gonna say, let me stop there because I don't want to get flagged or nothing like that. So I got into them sports, man. Like I said, I got the Spurs over KC. Y'all let me know if y'all want to throw down some bread on it or whatever. You know, we ain't never scared. We're gonna do that. Also, talking about, I want to get into, like, we know we got issues that we need to fix before we get into all this unity and all this movement type of stuff and stuff like that. What's really about to happen. So something that I've been seeing that's been like kind of frustrating me a lot, like on the internet, has been like the families exposing families. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's bogus. I feel like that's lame. You know what I'm saying? It just wasn't the way that I was raised. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that, you know, you got that person number, especially if that's your blood relative or kinfolk, like reach out to them folks on some grown folks level and have a conversation with them in private. You know what I'm saying? If you really trying to fix it, or else, you know, is you just doing it, that you bringing the drama for the likes, for the views and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? They're still selling out. Like, I don't get that. I remember days when, man, grandma used to call meetings if two family members have a disagreement or something to a certain level to where it get almost physical or super disrespectful with the words and stuff like that. You know, she'll call a meeting, you know what I'm saying? Come over there, we'll have prayer and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Eat, and then we'll get to the bottom of whatever the issue is, you know what I'm saying? And after that, we leave it on the table. Don't nobody bring that back up. We ain't holding no grudges about it or nothing. We moving forward. So I just feel like with everything that I've been seeing on social media, like for us, like our people, black people, you know what I'm saying? It's just getting to a level to where it shouldn't be. Like I'm seeing too much of it to where it's becoming common. You know what I mean? And we gotta fix that. You know what I'm saying? Like you got your folks' number, reach out to your folks and hit them up like that, or pull up to their crib. And I get it. A lot of people go about the social media way because of the confrontation part of it, the physical. But I mean, that's still gonna bring it if you're doing it over the internet, and then you involving people that really want to see, oh, is this family perfect for real, or what they really going through in life? You know what I'm saying? That's their point, to be able to talk about something about your family, or you getting on the social media exposing your family like that's cool, and like you getting some brownie points. Really, people looking at you like you crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit ain't real at all. I just want to let y'all know that for the people that is doing it. Like, if you really love your people, reach out to your people, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, talk to them, and if it's an issue that is to that point, like, reach out to your people. You got their number. The world don't need to know y'all business. The world don't need to know, what happened when y'all was little and stuff like that. Go to counseling, get it addressed that way first. You know what I'm saying? And then if you can't talk in person, then let bygones be bygones, man. You gotta let it go. You know what I'm saying? Because there's too much going on to where we distracted with regular bullshit that's going on in our basic communities. You know what I'm saying? We distracted by small problems when we got so many big problems. So I feel like people that's out here exposing their families on the internet, if you haven't tried to reach out to them and talk to them by phone, email, text, whatever you got to do before you take it to this platform, because it ain't benefiting you in no type of way. Like, you got to get millions of views to get like a little change off of this shit. And that shit ain't even really worth it to be exposing your family business like that. You know what I mean? Like, especially when you going to be around each other and kicking and stuff like that. Again, just get to the grown folk side of it. Like, call that meeting up. You know what I'm saying? However uncomfortable that situation may be, call it up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all pray before y'all go. Talk about the issue. You know what I'm saying? What's the results in us solving the issue, and then let's execute it. You know what I'm saying? Other than it, stop going to the internet talking your family business. Like, just point blank, period. And I ain't even putting it on the mode to where, like, you know how back in the day people would be like, oh yeah, well, family business and family business, it need to stay in this house and all that. I ain't even on that with it. I'm just saying, like, for your immediate family, you definitely shouldn't be on the internet talking y'all business if you ain't try to have that conversation in person first. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's over dinner, sometimes, hey, you got to call a nigga to a public spot if you know their character and know they're wild out or something like this, or find different ways to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? You can take it to a therapist or somebody that's paid professionally to be able to solve them type of problems. I just feel like that's a bad thing that we doing as a culture. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of who doing it, because it still represents all of us. We get looked at the same way the stupid person that's on there exposing their family get looked at. If that makes sense, you know what I'm saying? So that's another thing I wanted to talk about. Going into like justice, the justice system, the judicial system, and then the fairness of what's going on. As I hope some of y'all probably saying that it was a situation, an altercation in Horton. I mean, in I don't know what city, Indiana, and at this place called Horton's, where this 75-year-old woman went, and she was basically, complaining about something that didn't go right with her order, which the customer has the right to do that. And customer service, the right thing to do is, if a customer come in outright, you know what I'm saying, as a leader or as a manager or whatever, or the shift, you're supposed to de-escalate that by, catering to what their problem is of the customer. Hey, what happened? All right, they ain't get you no fries. Your fries were salty, or you feel like they was re-dipped. All right, give me 4 minutes. We're going to dump these fries in the grease and get you up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like that different type of stuff. So it's different ways that we can handle things. But I say that to say this. What's up with it, Yasmin? What's up with it, mama? I say that to say this, it's ways to go about everything. And with this situation, I want to compare this situation to what's going on with the Chubb dude, the racist little what is he, like a commentator or something like that? He be on the internet
his situation and also Anthony Carmelo's situation. You know what I'm saying? Compared to what happened at Hortons with the young white lady that got the fight, and I think her name was Jane or something like that, Jane Doe. So she got the fighting with this older lady, Anita, that came in, and rest in peace to Miss Anita. You know what I'm saying? We're not trying to be, we're not trying to like, not be, get the word to say, but we ain't trying to be basically. We're not trying to be unsensitive about the situation. You know what I'm saying? So we giving shots out to the family, condolences to the family. But at the same time, what's up with the guy?
What up, Joe?
That boy popped in that thing. I was just about to tell people to tell you to get well in the comments and stuff like that. You all right?
Man. Uncomfortable. This time of night, I'll be uncomfortable as hell.
Yeah, I get that. I seen how that stuff looks, so I know it's some pain though. But yeah, I'm just touching on like the situation that happened in Indiana with this this lady named Anita that went into a spot called Hortons. I guess something went wrong with her order, and she ended up like passing away after a physical altercation that happened in there. So she approached and was like, letting them know whatever went wrong with her order or whatnot, and from that, some words were said. We couldn't really hear what's in the audio, so this all allegedly. You know what I'm saying? So we don't know what was really being said, but you could tell that it was, back and forth, riffraff. So the one lady, Jane, she tried to come over and like get in between and stop some stuff, and then it went from there to it being a fight and the lady falling on the floor or whatnot. And like minutes after that, she passed. You know what I'm saying? She passed away from fighting. She was 75 years old, so ain't no telling if she hit her head or something. Huh?
Probably a heart, all that excitement.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling what happened about it. There ain't no autopsy or nothing like that came back yet, far as what I know. And I haven't researched it that far, but I know she did pass away.
You gotta stop that ticker. That ticker from 2 podcasts ago.
Which one? Oh yeah, I said that was on the last podcast too. I ain't even noticed it. Yeah, appreciate that. But what I was gonna say, like, so that happened. So I'm comparing that to the situation that happened with little Anthony Carmelo, and also, this dude that just shot the black guy, that the agitator, basically. He go around agitating black people, calling them the N-word, this and that. And he been doing it a while, and finally he got, what you get when you out here agitating people, you know what I'm saying? So we'll see how that go. And I just want to just put that on people's mind, like, do we really understand that, like, it ain't nothing changed, you know what I'm saying? For us, like, the job world, the streets, the stores that we go into and stuff like that, we always stereotype by certain things, and it's a lot of disproportionate punishments going on out here. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Cutcho, you got something up, bro?
Me?
Yeah, it's echoing. I ain't heard it till you came in, but we gotta basically start like paying attention to this stuff, because like it ain't no way that they finna. The way that I'm hearing this go on the internet, bro, with these folks tapping into this and the commentators and the bloggers and stuff like that, they walking you through the incident, but it's no audio. You just see what's going on when Miss Anita came in, and then Jane approached the counter and stuff like that and tried to stand in between her and another employee, and it went from there to a fight. You know what I'm saying? But she did pass after that fight, so that's homicide. You know what I'm saying? That's connected to that. You know what I mean? So we'll see how they play that, and we'll see if they hold her to the high standards of punishment that they do people of color. You know what I'm saying? Because with Carmelo, not getting deep into the conversation, but we already talked about this before on the podcast, he basically defended himself from a person that came over and was trying to get him to move out of some section of the bleachers. And previously, that person was picking with him on other different type of stuff. So I don't know what made him go to the level of defense that he went to, but he did that. So, if she get a pass for that, then it should definitely be some type of leniency when it comes to the situation and how it happened. I'm not saying that, he right for what he did, but, it should be some leniency coming with that. What else? Hey, what you get? Who you get for the what's the name, bro? Who you get for the championship? Because I ran through that at the top of the giant. Who you get for the championship? You got the Spurs or you get OKC going to the next round? You hear me, guy? Yeah, I'm mute.
We got unmuted.
Yeah.
OKC, because I think I don't like the feeling I got that it was kind of scripted. They be, you know how most champions want to win at home,
Yeah.
and Game
Fact.
7 puts them at home. Like,
Yeah,
how does the score fluctuate so much? It don't make sense.
right.
You know what I mean? Y'all up by 25. Y'all beat a nigga by 20. This game, y'all lose by 30. That don't make no sense to me.
Right.
I feel like they know they could have won that game, but they like, oh, we rather win the Western Conference Finals at home. That's the way I used to feel back in the day too.
Right.
You know who gave me that feeling first? When Golden State was winning.
When Golden State was winning.
Yep.
What's up with it? H.O.G OKC gonna pull it out. Rick Rossi. What's up with it, Rick? What's up with the Belix? Man, we got Dominican Republic in the building tonight. Shout out to my guys out there on the island, man. What's up with it, Rick? Rick said he got OKC too. I'm sticking with the Spurs just because I like how Wemby play, man. I want
to see the Spurs.
Yeah, I want to see him. I want to see him get one.
I think they can do it, man. Honestly, but
it's too close, Nick. Like you can't have it that close with no team like the OKC. Because if they can lock in on Wemby and do like that double teaming and triple teaming they was doing and keep the ball out of his hands, they gonna pull it off. You know what I'm saying? So I know they gonna come to play, but I feel like
I just feel like they rested Shea.
Put him on the bench a little bit.
I feel like they rested him. It's like, oh, we can let y'all have this one. Then when our superstar get the rest, he scored like 14 points. You know, good and damn well he gonna score 30 something.
Yeah.
I feel like he got rest. They keep showing memes of him smiling in the fourth quarter when they down.
Yeah, he do need to get some rest though. But hey, once he get into gear though, he be shutting stuff down though. So you say OKC, Rick say OKC, I say Spurs, man. You know what I'm saying? But in all honesty, if OKC come out like they did the last game, they gonna take it. So you can't play no sillies with these folks, man. Y'all got to get down to business. Like get the lead, keep it, and don't let it up.
They let it go to a 7. That's what's crazy.
Yeah, that's the craziest thing. Because they was up, right? The whole series, basically.
It was up.
I think they was up 2-1 at a point or 2-0.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
I feel like they can, the Spurs can put it out, but I just don't like how they be not focused when they ain't at the crib. Like, you're not going to get the crowd behind you, hyping you up. It's you.
Right.
You definitely ain't getting it in OKC. You're going to let that shit throw you off.
Right.
And Wemby, he in attack mode because you know how he been getting done. That shit making him stronger, especially them Olympics when Curry dropped them bombs on him at the end of that gold medal game.
I feel like he need to muscle up though.
Yeah, that last game, last game, boy, you find that thing up first quarter.
Yeah, he need to muscle up though. I feel like that.
Yeah,
if he muscle up, he gonna be a problem out there for
Super
real.
Problem. I mean, Giannis was that little.
Yeah. Not too bulky though. You know what I'm saying? Just enough like muscle, like not weight. Like he need muscle, to where he can battle up. He can play a post game too outside because he got the jumper. You know what I'm saying? And he blocking stuff. He ain't letting nothing too much inside the perimeter. He
letting Caruso body him. That's crazy.
Yeah. Nice ass nigga. Nice ass nigga.
I can't say nothing about Caruso though. Like, he used to be with the Lakers, so I can't. I just leave him alone.
Don't do that. Hey, but what you feel about family, man? The family exposing family on social media, because I was talking about that in the beginning of the thing before you came on. So what you feel about that?
Lame as hell. All that stuff supposed to stay behind closed doors. It's man, all the grandmas gone. So that's what we got now. I think if the grandmas was a lot, living long enough to see the social media age and era take off the way it's taking off, we will be in a better place in general.
Yeah. Cause you don't see no more of that like that get straightening, like I was just talking about, like how grandma and them used to call a meeting when there's some two disagreements going on in the family, to where it's like either gonna get physical or they get disrespectful with the words, they call a meeting and get to the bottom of it, to what the real issue is, and then go from there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that boy said he a recovering blackaholic. That boy a fool. But yeah, it ain't you don't see that no more. It's like that's the way to go now. When it, like you said, it's super lame. Like, I ain't gonna even lie to you. Like, I don't agree with it at all. You know what I'm saying? No matter how hurt you is or what somebody has said or nothing like that, you shouldn't be going to the internet about your family for sure. And that's impulsive thinking, though. You know what I'm saying? Nigga get in their feelings and emotions, which is a big problem in the black community already with the emotional intelligence. We don't know how to capture that and hold it before we say something that's gonna put everybody in a messed up situation anyway. You don't even get all the grandkids at grandma's house at one time no more nowadays. You know what I'm saying? You don't get
who they impressing? Who you impressing? Like, it's gotta be some kind of loose screw over there in that motherfucker. Because I mean, at the end of the day, family all you got. You everybody else gotta grow with you. You know what I mean? You gotta, with family, it's like automatic. You know who you can't trust, who you can trust, but they still around. You don't do friends like that. Oh, who you can't trust, they stay. You don't treat friends like that. You don't treat coworkers like that. So they just got it all mixed up on how to be a solid individual. If they do that about their family, then they'll do that about their man. They'll do that about their kids. It's just gonna translate into their whole life. So you know what I mean?
Nice.
You can't. It's like that's what we're doing. I can't really befriend you because I'm next when you don't feel good.
When you don't feel the right way or something don't go your way, that's a titty baby moment right there. You know what I'm saying? You hopped into titty baby mode real quick and got to exposing and talking to some of the same people that you gonna call and need help from again. You see what I'm saying? So yeah,
ain't rubbed my feet right today.
Stop the BS, man. Stop that. Like, stop the family exposing on social media. Like, get them folks' number, email them folks, text them folks, catch them folks at the store, whatever you got to do to settle that before you come to the platform. And because it just really don't look right. It ain't making you look real. Motherfucker really looking at you sideways. Like, what's going on with it?
Need to go back to the old days, man. Somebody need to cook. Y'all need to sit down, eat, talk.
Yep. That's basically what needed to happen. Like the old school moment of it. It's just like the paddlings. When they took the paddlings away, you get different behavior. You know what I'm saying? Now you take grandma away, or grandpa, whoever had the glue to the family. Now everybody out here doing just what they want to do and doing it because they think it's right personally. You know what I'm saying? Ain't helping nothing. Like, it's ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous. Hey man, speaking on graduations and stuff like that, I just told them, like, so I'm graduating, so I got a proud parent moment this whole week. You know what I'm saying? She doing great, gonna graduate, and then man get into this real life stuff. So preparation and stuff like that, and just giving them guidance and direction on, I can't hold you back from doing. I was a teenager. And I graduated from high school, and I went to parties, and I did, Waffle House and whatever it was after the after sets and events after this. But one thing I want to say to all the graduates, like 2026, like worldwide, I don't care what city you in the States. Shout out to my boy them over in Dominican. If they got people out there graduating, be very careful on where you choose to go and have discernment on if you should go or not, and then be vigilant when it comes to your surroundings when you in these parties, man. There's a lot of stuff going on. People gonna try stuff for the first time on these graduation night parties. If you notice, growing up in the hood and growing up in our area, I remember a lot of times after graduation, bro, that's when you heard like the most deaths. First of the new year and right after graduation, you be hearing like car wrecks or a person driving and trying to, you know what I mean? A person driving and basically, you know, under the influence and crash, or you know what I'm saying? So be careful on what y'all choose to do out here. And then parents, man, this is the part where you gotta step in and get it that stiff answer. Like, you know what I mean? If you feel a certain way, like, no, you can't do this, but you can do that. You know what I'm saying? There's other things they can do to have fun too. So be careful with your choices.
He ain't talking about y'all parents at the graduation fighting. Y'all kids ain't gonna listen to y'all. No way. You already done set the example. So y'all fucked in a real way though.
Nah, for real.
Hopefully they got somebody else to look up to, a friend with a decent parent.
That's crazy. Hey man, that being said, we're gonna take a quick little break real quick. We'll be right back. Y'all tuned into the H.O.G Podcast show. We unplugged tonight. Y'all keep it locked, all right?
I'm blessed, thank God for making me blessed. I went through the struggle, I went through the pain, thank God for making me next. I'm blessed, thank God for making me blessed. I went through the struggle, I went through the pain, thank God for making me next. I'm blessed. I speak to the young and I speak to the youth. If it's not me, then I know it's not you. I'm thanking God cause I know I can't lose. I'm praying up so I figure my moves. I'm planning out lessons, I'm taking the quest. It's me versus me, don't know who the best. These words hitting hard, the center is chest. The crown is heavy for whoever is best. I'm blessed, thank God for making me blessed. I went through the struggle, I went through the pain, thank God for making me next. I'm blessed, thank God for making me blessed. I went through the struggle, I went through the pain, thank God for making me next. I'm blessed.
Walking up slow, but I'm standing on business. A king with the crown, my queen be the witness. Mentally tough, you can't play with my fitness. I value my family, that be the richest. Hop out the whip and I'm blessed. Yes, I cannot deal with the mess. Stress, problems we get off our chest. Yes, God, he gon' carry the load, I'm blessed. Look to the cloud for my energy. Grandma, I'm filled for my enemies. I hope that you peepin' the synergy. I be a king till they preachin' my eulogy. How can I lose when I'm royalty? Bridges I'm burning, they came with no loyalty. Give me my flowers and feed me my grapes. I'm due for some women this morning.
I'm blessed, thank God for making me blessed. I went through the struggle, I went through the pain, thank God for making me next. I'm blessed.
Yeah. Come on, man, you already know what the fuck it is, man. H.O.G the brand. I'm like, fuck they saying. Cheddar. Ayy, nobody coming close, I move just like a ghost. Almost wintertime. Should I hit them with the project or continue making moves? Let the spectators watch it. Can't overlook this shit, bitch. My grind too obvious. Spontaneous trips, landing on islands. Graduated, no more public housing. Bought a home, the young niggas clowning. Assets don't lead to progress. You better stack up your money and invest in some shit. Entertainer like MC Hammer. Yeah. Welcome back to the H.O.G Podcast show, man. What we talking? Big unplugged topics tonight. We all over the place tonight. Y'all know how we do, man. Right after the break, we go into the birthday shots out town business spotlight. Some acorn, right?
Still acorn.
Yeah. Yeah, but we going to town. Now it's good. We're going to town business spotlight. You know what I'm saying? Also, birthday shouts out. Birthday shouts out for the month of May, man. My Geminis, you know, everybody didn't have a birthday this month. My beautiful wife, my sister Laquita, Terrence, my cousin Debo, his birthday was just the 26th. Also, a big shout out to my auntie Ain't Happy and her husband Arthur Lee Townsend. They're celebrating the 60th year anniversary tomorrow in West Memphis, Arkansas. So y'all be sure to go out there and support the family. They've been together 60 years. They've been pastor and wife at a church, man, and they've been doing great in life. So happy anniversary to my auntie and her husband, and also Sana Taylor, which is my daughter, graduating class of 2026. This Monday, June the 1st, we're going to be turned out. I'm planning to get kicked out the event. You know what I'm saying? That's how I turn up in that time. I might try to come with one of them bullhorns or something. We're going to get kicked out, though. That's the mission. You know what I'm saying? So, because it's a very proud moment, you know what I'm saying? And should nobody have to minimize how proud they is for their people, you know what I'm saying? Also, big shout out to my mom for the time being the spotlight on her new book that she has out right here. It's entitled Stronger, Wiser, Better, written by Jackie Jerry. She'll be up here this week, so we definitely gonna get her an interview in on the podcast. So y'all keep your eyes open for the date and the time. We'll probably do that within the next couple like within the next 7 days. She'll be in the town, so I'm gonna get that while she here and she in person with me. Hey, the Taylors, shout out to us, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to me and my wife. Our anniversary actually gonna be tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? So this our 9th year. We're going into our 9th year of being together, married, you know what I'm saying? We've been together for decades, you know what I'm saying? And we're gonna try to keep it going for a lifetime, you know what I'm saying? Gonna keep it going for a lifetime. But that's my everything that I got for shots out and birthdays and stuff like that. You got anything? Got it?
My daughter over here, Chloe.
Okay.
She hit number 15.
Okay.
Big number 15. Also, blessed heavenly born day to my grandma, Oralee. I ain't get to drop them too. So that definitely.
Shout out to all the gentlemen that had a birthday.
Oh yeah, shout out to my oldest daughter, Mama.
So you said
she came on the podcast too.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Miss Mo.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. Hey, what I was gonna say. So you said that your 15 kid or your 15, she turned 15.
She turned 15.
Okay. I was tripping one.
I'm close to it.
Okay. So we got football teams together. Hey, you know what I'm saying? We can run a defense and an offense with both families combined.
Scrimmage.
Hey, Mama, she said, what? Put it up there. Why it ain't coming up on the TV?
It's there.
It's time for the promotion. Love your life. I mean, love you for life. For sure. We gotta do that. We can't not do that. And I've been reading it. Hey, look. Speaking on this book, though, real talk. Like I'm a proud parent and I'm a proud son because like I took time to read this book when I was at work one day, and I got like 2 chapters left. But from everything that, like, you know, the whole title is Stronger, Wiser, Better. So the testimonies within this book, you know what I'm saying? Some people wouldn't be able to stand certain testimonies, you know what I'm saying? And it was just a light touch, like light surface, because I kind of know a little bit in depth, like, you know, what my mom has experienced. So I just feel like this big to have a mother that's an author, bro, and really pushed it and did what she's supposed to do to get her book out. Stronger, Wiser, Better. That's on lulu.com. I'm going to try to put this along. She sent the thing to me, so I'll put it in the comments and stuff like this. But I'm a proud parent, and I'm also a proud son just because my mama just dropped this book. And like I said, she'll be here this week, so we're going to definitely tap in with an interview. So y'all keep your eyes open for that and show some love and purchase a copy. You know what I'm saying? What else?
Most needed.
Picking back up on what we left off on. That was the graduation party thing for all the graduates that's going through high school and stuff like this. You know, you have made it through a phase of life, and you know you should be proud and you should celebrate and you should have fun, but you still should also be, you know, aware of what's going around, what situations you put yourself into when you go to certain house parties and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? These big gatherings and stuff. It's a lot of stuff going on. So I just say pray, ask for direction. If you feel a way about going, then don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Find another way to have fun, go bowling, go play arcade games, or, you know what I mean? Go to one of them smash things where you beat on laptops and stuff like that just to keep yourself from the risk of being hurt, or, innocent people out here getting hurt with these people doing what they doing. You seen what happened in Texas, right?
I ain't seen
Yeah,
it.
it was something happened in Texas at a house party, like at an Airbnb. Like 3 individuals was unalive. You know what I'm saying? Some young folks just partying after a graduation or whatever it was. It was like, accomplishment type thing, but it's after party, it's gonna be turned, they're gonna be trying different things, the tree, the drink, you know what I'm saying? We can't jump down their throat about it because we've all been at that stage before. But like, for us, when you going out, be careful who you got in the car with you, all that, man. Make sure, hey man, you can't get in my whip with no strap or no pills that's gonna get us no years or nothing like that, because people dirty out here. They really living the slime life in this generation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta. I don't care if you're drinking a soda in a cup. Watch your drink. Never leave your drink unattended, ladies.
Man, and if you do, throw it away.
Throw it out.
Yep.
If you get a second guess, you got a second guess it. Pull it out.
Man, I ain't gonna even lie. I'm doing that around anybody that I don't trust like that, and I ain't gonna say. Like, it don't matter. It could be family. It could be whatever. If I don't trust you, bro, and I leave something around you, I ain't finna drink it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it can be 99. I'm gonna pull that drink out.
Full cup, man. Hey, wasted. Flow about to get wasted. The flow about to get drunk. I'm gonna pull the whole cup out so fast.
I take that drink with me to the bathroom.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah, you got to be real vigilant out here. You got to be real careful on who you involve yourself with at these times right now, because everybody in this graduation thing, they're going to be thinking they grown. They to finish. Like I said, this the first phase. Now you entering into the real life, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? What mattered 10 years ago in middle school, this shit ain't finna matter when you get 40 and 35 and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't about keeping up with nobody or nothing like that. It's about basically doing what you gotta do for yourself to grow. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy. A lot of these people, y'all stressed out about trying to impress you. This is the beginning of the separation for a lot of them. So you gonna probably build stronger bonds in college.
Yeah.
Just because everybody's mind got to be elevating. It ain't just, going through the motions. You can't go through the motions in college. You got to get it done.
Yeah, you better. You better get it done. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Man, make sure you get it done and start working. Like, don't move too fast. You ain't gotta. This ain't no race. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't gonna do what you gonna do. Some people you ain't gonna be. It's still echoing too. I'm hearing. Like when you do certain things, it won't echo though. Yeah.
Oh,
I can still hear it a little bit, but it's whatever.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know what. But yeah, what I was gonna say, Tony Seals, what's happening with you, my boy? What I was gonna say, yeah, just stay aware of what's around you and stuff like that. Be careful, you know what I'm saying? Be respectful to your parents' rules, even though you is 18. You know what I'm saying? Even though you is 18, you still not your own. You ain't out on your own yet. You feel what I'm saying? So you have to make sure that you're doing what's responsible for your folks. Like if they tell you to be in the house at a certain time, then that's what you need to do.
Yeah. Make sure you got your Uber money ready. Make sure you got your phone charged so you ain't in a dire situation with 1% battery.
Yeah, for sure. Phone charged up. Make sure you got some little pocket change on you just in case something happen. Somebody start acting funny with a carpool ride that you did. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Your friends, a lot of your friends' mentality ain't the same. So sometimes you might have to dip off from the event yourself. Just be ghost.
Yeah.
Protect yourself. Keep yourself and your sanity. You know what I mean? Especially that peer pressure stuff.
For
Try
sure, for
this,
sure.
try that. Hey, when somebody asks you, that's one of them things. Hey, try this. Yeah, hold on. Let me go do this right quick. I'll be right back. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Right. Also keep you some little defense mechanisms on you. You know, keep you a little poker or something. Keep you a little burr can, the burr mace. You know, they clearing shit like roaches out here right now. I didn't been in one of them situations to where it happened and they sprayed it and you ain't even get hit directly with it, but you can't breathe. You know what I'm saying? So, and not saying be violent at all. We ain't promoting it, but we saying be prepared though, like for real. If you're gonna be in the element, if you're gonna be out here, you gotta be prepared for what comes with being out here. You know what I'm saying? Whether you a good kid or not a good kid, you know what I mean? Like, man, that violence don't care about who good or who not. When it's going down, it's innocent people. Can you hear me, guy?
Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. It's good people. It's people out here that's good and bad. It's more good people that get hurt than the bad people. You know what I'm saying? Especially in these situations where they thugging and they doing what they want to do. So, like I said, I ain't gonna. I'm gonna let my daughter planning to do something here at the crib with her friends and stuff that we gonna host. So that's gonna be more safer anyway. But if they did decide to do something, you know what I'm saying, they gotta run it by me because I gotta make sure that y'all going to a spot to where I ain't gonna have to be pulling up or nothing like that because it's just a lot of stuff going on out here, man. You know what I'm saying? And you will have grown goofies. You will have grown goofies out here involved into this kid stuff that's going on. Nigga, you graduated 30 years ago. What is you at the afterset of an 18-year-old graduation party for if you ain't the chaperone for real? You know what I'm saying?
Outside the kids part.
Right.
They need to make a mace for YNs. So they
Man.
made get the YN, they on too much drugs. This shit, you spray them, it got to disable the trigger finger.
Yeah. Man, I wanted to talk about this right here, guy. I want to talk about black business. You know what I'm saying? Like black business, and why do our own people want to pressure us about? I mean, pressure you for a discount, opposed to when they go to a corporate store, they don't mention nothing. They don't try to bargain with nothing. They gonna go with whatever it say it is. Why do you feel that is in our communities with black business?
It's probably just they've never seen us in a position of power more than, you know what I mean, saying they get negative attitude, price high, blah blah blah. They ain't used to seeing us in a position of power, so uh that should tie into a lot of things like, you know, job interview, phone call, something like that. We do what we call talking white. Why don't you talk black? See, we ain't never been seen in a position of power. So that translates through business. That's translate through a lot of things.
My boy, fool. Nah, but so yeah, I get what you're saying. So like them not seeing us in a position of power though, relating to what I was saying though, like that, I feel like you ain't gonna go to a hot dog stand and say, hey, he's selling a hot dog for $1.50, and you say, let me get it for 75. You feel what I'm saying? Like a profound hot dog stand. Some people that work their butt off, whether they, you know what I'm saying, like corporate or street level with it. Like you ain't gonna go there and do this. So why are we doing it with our own people? You know what I'm saying? And that what you said, like, I mean, I get it, but I don't get it because I feel like we make excuses on why we don't support the way we support. Because say, for instance, I say, okay, I charge $200 to detail a car, but then you need your car detail, but you will go to somebody for $175. You know what I'm saying? Like opposed to coming to mess with your people just because it's $25 shorter. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. You know, I don't feel like I feel like that's something we need to change. Whatever it is that you charging, like I ain't gonna come to you and say, like, Gotti, you make flyers. I come to you and say, hey, bro, I need this, that, and this done. And you say, okay, well, I charge this for it. I bet that, you know what I'm saying? Either I'm with it or I'm not. Now, if you got a better option, can't nobody be mad at you for that. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody be mad at you for having, you know, different options and stuff like that. You gonna definitely go, but it's the quality matching, you know, the price. You know what I'm saying? Just because it's cheaper, like you getting it done worse, and then you complain about some shit that you know you could have went got done right. Like, you know what I mean? Like you see it all the time. You see it with you know what you can do, and then you see people that get graphics that be like, dang, you wouldn't pay 35 for that. All you had to do was add 15, and I would have had you. I would have had you right. You know what I'm saying?
Glorifying the discount too much.
Yeah.
And then look at you like, you know the struggle, you know what I mean? We ain't trying to pay full price and blah blah blah. I understand the white folks. And how you understand the white folks? And then look at somebody like me and be like, I expect you to lower your price and make no profit.
Mama said the get over mentality, period.
Yeah.
You get what you pay for sure. And that's the thing. We be trying to cut corners thinking that it's going to save us $1. And don't get me wrong, I cut corners on some stuff too. I'm a bargain master. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely going to get, like, I ain't no nigga that's going to buy no $1,000 outfit every time it's time to go out. Now I'm going to use some shoes that's already in the car. I mean, that's already in the crib that I could put something else mix and max with. You know what I'm saying? So I get that, the bargain part of it. But when you come in as a customer, whether you go into a corporate entity or your people's entity, I feel like you should be just supportive. Whatever if my mama sold her book for $75, okay, it's $75. I'm not gonna go saying, hey, well, let me get it for 65, or I ain't get, well, okay, just wait till you get the 10, my brother, and then come back. And I got you, you know what I'm saying? Other than that, you can wait till it come out free or whatever. Gone to them. What's up with the sis Gold in the building? I see you out there in Dominican Republic right now, too. Your brother would have loved to have been out there with you and showed you some different stuff out there on that island. That's Tensal's sister, man. My boy 360, man. His sister on this joint. She out there in Dominican right now having fun and stuff. But yeah, I feel like that's some stuff we need to straighten. Like when you go into black businesses, man, whatever the price is, just pay the price. You know what I'm saying? And then you can give a review out of how you feel from the results of what you get. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I feel like this, you know what I'm saying? And we can't get mad about that.
It ain't no yard sale, man.
Congrats to you, bro. Much love. Appreciate you, Tony.
Hey, if you want the price negotiable, make sure that me giving you your correct change back is negotiable.
He said, oh, well, yeah, I owe you $15, but yeah, I want to take $250 off for it because I need to put that towards the tax. But man, crazy. Yeah, that's real though. Like we can't be, you know what I'm saying? If you're gonna support, you're gonna support. If not, you're not, you know what I'm saying? And I get it. Like sometimes I feel like we feel like as people sometimes that our people overprice stuff, but at the same time, you're not second guessing it with Target. You're not second guessing it with nothing else that you need. You know what I'm saying? So if it's something you need, it don't matter if it's your people or Target. You should be able to do that same thing when you go into that door of that corporate place. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I can make my review on how I feel about it afterwards, though. That's what the business got to understand. The black business person got to understand it. Hey, look. You came in there, John, on some messed up shit. Your fries weren't hot. You said that I get this many tater tots with it or wings, and I get less than what you said. You know what I'm saying? Foolishness, for real. Like Sus said. But yeah, let's do better with that as a black community. You know what I'm saying? When they come to supporting each other and stuff like that, let's do better on that. You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to cut the corner and cut a nigga price down. Just, hey, and don't call me trying to inquire about something just to see what your prices is. You already see what I'm doing on the detailing. You already see how I'm showing you that it was this dirty and I took it from this to that. That's not me trying to oversell nothing. That's what I love doing. I love taking a customer car and making it look like something different than what they brought it to me as. You know what I'm saying? And I take the money with it, you know what I'm saying? But it's like it's therapeutic for me to be out there listening to my music, showing my kids and stuff that this is a way that they can make money, inspiring them to do different things than what the street would push them to do. You know what I'm saying? So that's that with that. I feel like we gotta lock in on it, support the business if you're gonna support the business. If not, hey, do what you do. Black voting rights and the things that's happening with that within like taking the black members out of the house and stuff like that. How do you feel like that would affect the election this year in November, bro?
Seats in the house.
Mm-hmm.
What's the election? You know, I ain't gonna look about. Man, I vote always matter.
Mama said be supportive. She said be supportive of your own. We have to do better as a race of people. Facts. Hey, Mom, can you put your link or put the website in the comments for your book, like the book that I just showed? Put your link in the comments; it'll show up. I'll pull it up so people can see it. But yeah, with the voting thing, I feel like it is gonna affect us in a big way. But like it's only because we ain't been taking advantage of that stuff already too, though. You know what I'm saying? We ain't been getting out and voting like we supposed to. It's been discouraging out here. I feel it. You know what I'm saying? The last time I really voted I remember when Al Gore was going against Bush, and I would have stood in line for some hours, bro, to cast my vote, and that man took the election. You know what I'm saying? So I get why people frustrated and don't want to go out and vote, but especially for the statewide stuff, like speaking of like, members of that's in council or whatever, like it's this lady named Pearl Warren, which I met through Visa 360. I met her through him with doing this play. And back in when we was doing the play, she was a stage manager, real structured, real profound, and like she's real like dedicated to what she do. She was on point with like, hey, people being in their places when they supposed to come on stage, and you could tell, opposed to other cities where we've done things where we didn't have a stage manager, how it worked better. You know what I'm saying? So this was prior to me knowing what position she is right now. So I was out over the last week at this place called Green Room here in Minnesota, and she was there, and I seen that and I hugged her, like, hey, she, what's up with it, Curio? Ken folk in the building. But I seen her, and she basically, I told her, I said, man, I posted your thing, man. I'm real proud of you. I'm happy that you in that position to be able to make change in our communities, because she's basically in the Ward 5. She's a council member in Minneapolis, which is like Hennepin County. So she go by the name of, her name is Pearl Warren, and she's a person that we can reach out to, and for resources and stuff like that, like things to do with your kids, getting in different programs and stuff like that, things that'll help us get to the next level. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely got to stay in tune with that type of stuff, with what's going on in our state. You know what I'm saying? This, what they call it, like what is it? The executive. I already had something though, but the executive. Yeah, the executive, we got to think about more than that, like outside of that, the presidential election. Like, we need to think about what's going on in the state, who can help you in your city, like in your county, you know what I'm saying? And Pearl Warren is one of those people that we, as colored people, can reach out to. She's aligned with like people that think like us, so it really ain't about color, but she's one of us, you know what I'm saying? So we got to take advantage of the things that we see within our communities, wherever we at, whatever state, and push the narrative of just because they try to take something for us don't mean that it's going to turn out bad for us, because we've been doing, you know what I'm saying? We've been doing good. Even when they try to haul us down on all levels, we've been like, man, monster and stuff. We've been pushing through things and making it to the next level. So Mama just put her link in the thing, which is lulu.com. Go to the bookstore, type in Jackie Jerry. It's the second book. Thanks in advance for your purchase. Be blessed. So, again, this is her book that she's published and she put out. It's called Stronger, Wiser, Better, Life Experiences. This is a great book. I've been reading it, not saying it just because it's my mama. Like, this is real deal, a great book. Like, the testimonies and stuff like that, it just open you up to doing better in your life, and it inspired me as a son. You know what I'm saying? It inspired me as a son to be able to see that, like, dang, my mama is really an author that produced a book that I can get out here and show people about, you know what I'm saying, and take it to different levels and stuff like that. So y'all make sure y'all do that. New streaming. Oh, okay. Who posted that? H.O.G joint. So let me take that down. So y'all make sure I keep that up for a little minute. Y'all make sure y'all support the book, man. Stronger, Wiser, Better, written by Jackie Jerry. That's my mom. So all support is appreciated. Curio, we see you in the building, man. I'm gonna get on TikTok after this too. I got some prompts that I'm gonna get on there and mess with tonight. But yeah, we didn't talk about a lot tonight. We didn't talk about a couple different things. We didn't get into like different subjects, sports, you know what I'm saying, family and stuff like that, exposing each other on the internet, which is a totally NO. We put thumbs down to that, you know what I'm saying? Call your people, reach out to your people. Also, we need y'all to go back to the last episode that we did, which was entitled Revolutionary Preparations. You know what I'm saying? Basically putting us in the mindset of what we need to do. And basically it's a shell around what we talked about tonight. Like we always express like improvement with the coach on the H.O.G Podcast show. You know what I'm saying? So we find a solution for the problem and then we elaborate on both of them. So that's what we do every week. Anything we missed out on tonight, Gatti? That you needed to talk about or wanted to talk about? That was just a couple things that was on my mind for the things that I went through tonight.
Men's health.
You say what?
Men's health.
I can't hear you.
You hear me at all?
Yeah, and I hear you. It would just sound a little low.
You said men's health.
Ah, men's health. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What about men's health?
The reason why I'm laying down right now.
Diamond, what's up with you? Man, Diamond also got a book out too. Speaking of that, you got to send me. I got to check the link out. Now that I got a little chip, check that down. Now my wife like reading books like that too. So, hey, put the name of your book in the comments though, Diamond. Also, my mother, she got a book that just came out. That's in the comments, man. You can go and cop that junk. Support and rock with us, you know what I'm saying? We'll go and cop that junk. We're going to do it anyway, but like this is her book, Stronger, Wiser, Better, written by Jackie Jerry. She put the link in the comments. You can see it a little bit above what you just said. Lulu.com. She give you the whole little rundown on what you do to get the book. Let's see. So yeah, back into that men's health though. What you feel like? So just taking it easy or what? Like you talking about mental? You talking about physical? What about it?
Staying on top of yourself. You know what I mean? Noticing problems and making sure they ain't big problems.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the women have to do when they doing their mammogram, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like people don't know, right? Like my sister, she probably don't want to tell y'all, but she family, and we always say prayed up for family and stuff like that. But Tay, she had a surgery like a week before me, like you know.
Yeah.
She had to have her ovaries removed.
Okay.
So no kids for her. You know, we had the talk and everything. You know, about, you know, had to try to bring a little humor to it. A real life situation. Just, you know, keep people
Okay, I put in there, yes, I love to support the family for sure. And that's her thing right there. There go mama thing. But I get what you're saying though. So sis been going through some stuff too.
Yeah, we both down right now.
Yeah.
We down for like 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Mine was like I went in there to, you know, doctor's appointment.
Yeah.
Finally got one. And you know, let me check out my back. He was like, yeah, we're gonna have to cut you open. I'm like, okay. When is the appointment? He's like, now, like, so it happened 20 minutes later, and they was prepping and everything.
That's crazy.
Just laser cut the cyst out of my back as big as, yeah. I
Yeah,
wasn't expecting my day to start like that.
right. Just,
Monday morning.
just suddenly out the blue. I sure appreciate you for having a little strength enough to get up on here and get on here with me tonight. I sure we're gonna be about 45 minutes or something like that. You know what I'm saying? They ain't seen you in a couple weeks, so that was good for you to pop on and stuff like that, man. Uh,
Y'all missed DJ Gotti. I'll see that later when I get my videos.
okay. You sent the what you sent the you DJ'd at a couple clubs out there?
Yeah. It's like
Yeah.
not clubs, it's restaurants.
Okay.
Stuff like that. They want to do, bring some live music to the atmosphere.
Yeah, I know y'all can go and get y'all H.O.G. I gotta get a H.O.G cup. You can get all the merch, you know what I'm saying? The things that you see within that promo video for the commercial, man, there's all at your hands. You need a detail, hit me up. I'm already knocking heads back on that right now. They did about like 2 this week. Gotta do my own tomorrow.
Need some kitchen towels. You need a throw blanket over the couch. H.O.G.
Straight up. Need you some H.O.G house shoes, whatever. You need you some HOG attire if you're a hog or a hog game. But we appreciate everybody that's been supporting us and rocking with us and stuff like that. Even on the talk, man, I'm starting to enjoy the talk, you know what I'm saying? Enjoy the talk and the stuff that we do on there. I'm gonna go on there tonight because I ain't been on there in a minute. I'm gonna go on there and put a prompt up and let people respond and kick back on there for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all make sure. Look, we got authors in the comments. You know what I'm saying? If you a person that like reading books and stuff like that, because some people like different stuff. Some people like audio books. Some people like visuals. But if you're a reader, if you're a person that like books and different things like that, be sure to support Miss Diamond Mia. She got a book out. Her information is in the comment. Also, my mother Jacqueline Jerry. You can check out her book. Her info is in the comments as well. Anthony Darce, what's up with my boy? Thug Life. Keep pressing on my G. How you been, man? You know, we're gonna keep doing what we gotta do, you know what I'm saying? Every week, every day. Shout out to him too. Big filmer here in the state of Minnesota. If you need videos or small what they call them, small little documentaries or series shot back B-roll stuff, you know what I'm saying? Recaps of shows and stuff like that. Anthony Darce is the person to mess with right here in Twin Cities, Minnesota. Big dog with the shit, man, and really connected out here too. You see what I'm saying? I ain't even gotta go until who he connected with. If you know him and follow him and stuff like that, he's a good person to tap in with. I appreciate you, bro. He said, "Been good. Much love to you and the wife for sure. Same to you and your wife, man. Keep doing what you're doing too, man. We're gonna have to link up though. We're gonna have to link up, man, and have a conversation about a couple things." Goldie, she said, "Stay amazing, stay blessed, and on the move. Love you, bro. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, sis. And may God bless you too. I know it's still tough, man, without bro here, but you know, we got to keep pushing. And what you're doing right now is gonna help with that. You know what I'm saying? Out there on that beach, looking at that pretty water and trees and coconuts. Congratulations, Miss Jerry. I'll be purchasing. That's Diamond. Anthony, for sure, my boy. I'm ready. We got to link up and have a conversation for real, though, man. I got some stuff going on that I might need you, man. Hit this road when we come down south. Have you been down south yet? I know you be traveling, but have you been down like in the south yet? Yeah, you got anything in closing for like the Unplugged situation? Or you want to stay on here? We can stay on here and politic if you want to.
Make sure y'all go get. I got 3 cookbooks out.
Yeah.
One hot grill summer. So if you're on that grill this summer, I got a cookbook for it. The perfect Thanksgiving. That's gonna be in a few months. You can go ahead and get that early. too, so you get your Thanksgiving together. And since we got World Cup coming up soon, very soon, in a couple of weeks, go ahead and get the game day grub cookbook.
So you got a couple pointers in that motherfucker. Huh? Hey, can you put the book in the comments? Can you put your cookbook in the comments as well? See, this is what I'm talking about. Black excellence, all in one panel, man. Shout out to my guy. Okay, he said I've been all over the U.S. I'm about to hit you with my number in the DM. Bet that, Ant. For sure, hit me up, and I'm gonna tap in with you tonight. Let you know, lock me in, so we can really, man, link up and have a conversation for real, man.
Yes, it's Diamond Meal.
All right, all right, Diamond. Appreciate you, man. We're gonna get that purchase for you. I tell her that. I tell the wife you said what's up. Yeah, but man, yeah, I think this has been a good conversation just on Unplugged topic. We can talk about a lot, sports, all different type of stuff. Keep in mind this week we'll be doing an interview with Miss Jackie Jerry about her book. You know what I'm saying? Also, if anybody else that didn't get on the panel that want to talk about their book or what they got going on, we can set that up as well. It's different stuff that we got to do to make that happen, but we can set that up as well, though. Get it done. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think that's about all I got for tonight. Got it. What else you got in closing?
The graduates. Make sure your next move is, look at what you're going to school for, and look at the salary. Look at that salary and see if that's going to sustain your life moving forward in the next 15 years. Look at that salary. I mean, people be going to school, just be going to school and be picking certain things, but look at the economy and how things are working with gas, such and such and such and such. Set yourself up for success and look at the salary of what the job will be paying for what your next move is going to college.
For sure. That's a good pointer. I think I'm going to touch on my clothes and John on there too, like y'all being safe on tonight or this weekend or next weekend, whenever y'all do y'all graduations or whatever. Know that this ain't the end this ain't the end, but it's the beginning of something great. You know what I'm saying? So all you graduates that's out here, man, y'all did hard work. It was hard times, pushing through obstacles and stuff like that to get to where you get that diploma. And don't let nobody make you seem like that's small. That's an accomplishment. So pat yourself on the back for that, but keep going, though. This ain't where it ended. Also be vigilant, have discernment, and be careful out here when you roaming these streets. Don't let no like followers or like people that want the attention and loudmouth people get in the car with you, people that's trying to show out. Make sure that you keep yourself safe and minimize risk at all times. We going out like we came in. Y'all know what that is. That's prayed up, papered up, and pulled up. All right, we'll see y'all next Friday. We out of there.
What's up with the hoes? What's up with the hoe gets? What's up with the hoes? What's up with the hoe gets? What's up with the hoes? What's up with the hoe gets? What's up with the hoes? What's up with the hoe gets? I said pray, on paper they no pole, that's a move. I stay pray, on paper they no pole, that's a move. I stay pray, on paper they no pole, that's a move. I stay pray, on paper they no pole, that's a move. You know auntie mama thumbing up, it's H.O.G we coming up. They like, subscribe and share, and it's about time we run these numbers up. Ain't nobody coming with the topics and the fly hitting. They be trying to duplicate the show, I guess they in they feeling. We don't care, impact over license, how we do it here. Come and get some gamers internationally spitting here. Minnesota and the Kansas, we got ties in Germany. Guests from Pakistan and Singapore, they rock with H.O.G.